Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dobox, and today I'm going to show you how to do a Invincible strafe. Basically a strafe that makes you very hard to hit and very hard to track. And I've saw a lot of people using it like Fade or Storman, and not a lot of people know how to do that, even though it's super easy. It doesn't require any more binds, just your basic tap strafe binds. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you want to check out any of my config files, like for raft strafing I've showcased before, or for super gliding, then go by the description section and you can find the link there. So let's get started. Alright, so you can do this with any character, but just for the showcasing purposes I'm going to do an Octane because it's way more noticeable, especially in first person view, and then I'm going to hop in third person and show you. So what you're going to do is basically do a 180 tap strafe without turning your mouse. So if you don't know how to do that, basically a lot of people think you can only tap strafe by turning, which is fine, but you can tap strafe without turning. So you just need to input a sideways input. You can see the mouse and keyboard overlay on the screen, hopefully, if it doesn't crash. And then when you scroll it up, just hold in a side input, and you're gonna end up with a sideways tap strafe like that. And then you can also do that with full 180, but you're gonna have to be pretty fast. So basically you do a sideways and backwards input while tap strafing. It's kind of hard to keep your mouse steady, so if you shake a little bit, don't worry about it. But as you practice more, it's going to get easier and easier. So now what you're going to do is, after doing the 180 tap strafe, you're going to hold the side input that you tap strafe to do. So if I'm going to do something like this, then I'm going to hold my A. If I'm going the opposite direction, then I'm going to hold my D. It's basically going to do it like a full 360. And it's going to be really hard to track from your enemies. So if I do it with a stim, well, it's really hard to track, especially if you combine it with other movement tags like raft strafing after the thing. So this is when you're walking up towards the enemy. So if I stim forward, I do this thing, right? And then I can raft strafe, or rast strafe I mean, and then you're really hard to track. And basically you're gonna get a bunch of free shots because the enemy is gonna miss. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna go and show you that in third person now. Alright, so now that I'm in a third person view, I'm gonna show you again the tap strafing. So here, it's a little bit weird. So if I wanna do a 180 tap strafe, I can do it without turning, as you can see, or I can do it with turning. So like that, and then whenever I do that, I'm just gonna hold the directional input. So, like that. You're gonna do a full tornado, kind of like. And then, so when I walk up to an enemy, I'm just gonna do this, and it makes it. It's. You can see how powerful this could be. It's really hard to track. You can do it without stimming. You can do it with any legend. Here, let me show you on Wraith. And you're gonna do the same thing. Now, of course, it's gonna be a little bit weaker than with Octane Stim, because you're gonna move less to the side when you do the 360 strafe, but it's still really powerful and throws the enemies off. I'm gonna show you a bunch of clips after that, hopefully, if my software didn't crash. But basically, doing a 360 strafe like that, there's nobody on Earth that can track that if they don't have it. Or if they're predicting what you're gonna do. But yeah, basically, this is a really powerful strafe. You can just take it slow. You don't even need to shoot at the beginning. Just focus on dodging their bullets, and when they start reloading, you just kill them. Simple as that. I hope you enjoyed, and if it did help you, please leave a comment down below. If you're interested in any of my settings or configurations I'm using, like Super Glide or Raft Strafe, then go ahead, and there is a link to my Patreon down in the description. You get everything for including one price, so I think it's kind of worth it. There's a bunch of people already joining it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!